Hi, my name is Enechi Favour Ifunanya and I am from the Department of Nursing Sciences. So we are here on this page to do the summary of the novel A Leader Who Had No Title by Robin Sharma. And chapter 1 tells us about leadership and success are your birthright. And they're using the case study Blake Davis. He was a guy who lost his parents at a very young age. And after that, he lost all confidence and had no focus. He drifted from one job to another. To him, a job was nothing more than a rough way to get through the hours of his days. He decided to enlist in the army to help him feel a sense of belonging, but everything came crashing when he was sent to war and he lost his comrades and friends. And then one day, he was flown back home and he carried the ghost of the battle with him. His biggest struggle was trying to find his way back into a society that had forgotten about him. He began to work at a bookshop in Soy, but he wasn't doing well because of his negative attitude and behavior. And the second chapter was meeting a meeting with a leadership mentor. So, like every other day, Blake has gone to work on a cool Monday morning at a very dull Monday. So the store was doing poorly in terms of sales, and the goal of the meeting was to reconnect everyone on the team to the mission and values of the company. At the end of every year in each store chose the best employee who would go into the running for the annual Best Book Seller in America award that the company gave, along with a generous cash gift. And this discouraged Blake the more. The same day, he met an eccentric-looking man. His spirit was all business, and around his neck was a silver necklace with a simple initial, LWT, written on it. The stranger, whose name was Tommy Flynn, claimed to know Blake's father. Blake's father told the Tommy about Blake and told him that his Tommy to help his son prepare. Leadership is the only Leadership is the only way a business will win in the new world we are in, Tommy said to Blake. They had a very long talk where he explained to Blake you mustn't be a group head of any organization to be a leader. Anyone, anywhere in the world can step up to the plate and take the responsibility to drive change, push excellence, and show leadership. Tommy promised to take Blake on a very special leadership journey to meet junior teachers. And the chapter 3 is the sad cost of mediocrity and the spectacular rewards of leadership mastery. Tommy requested a day to take Blake to the four teachers who shared the four lessons that lie at the heart of the LWT philosophy with him. Blake was told that the only thing he needs is to become a leader, is to be a decent human being. Tommy introduces the concept of waking up at 5 a.m. to focus on personal development exercise and reflection. On the day they set out, their first stop was at a cemetery, where Tommy complimented for keeping to the time and gifted him his LWT necklace. He was asked to jump into a grave, which he did, and found a tablet which had the 10 human regrets. The grave was dug by Tommy Flynn. They had another long chat with Tommy, motivating Blake to break through his limits, to forget about the past and everything he's been through. He told him about everything he went through being part of the lessons he's meant to learn in life. Anyone can reach success if they consistently do the right things, he said. Play big because life is too short to be filled with regrets. And in the second grave, he found nothing. Tommy told him to dig the grave by himself until he finds what he's looking for. He was given a shovel to do some digging. Rich rewards always flow from honest effort and hard work, he said. He dug the grave. After some minutes, he found a tablet made of pure gold, and on it was written the 10 human victories. Once again, Blake was motivated to make the right choice on which path to follow. And on the next chapter, then on the next chapter, they met. There was the first conversation with the leader. They set out to meet the first of the four special teachers, whose name was Anna. She was from Argentina. She started by appreciating Blake and his fellow soldiers who had made so many sacrifices for the country. Blake didn't know how to feel with the appreciation because he became stone cold after the war without letting people hurting him or him hurting them. He felt like he doesn't need people, that he only needs himself in this life. Anna was just a housekeeper who was happy with her job. I have made the decision to give nothing. I have made the decision to give nothing less than my best at this job, she told Blake. She told Blake that commitment works wonder for a person who knows what he or she is doing and does his very best at it. She shared the four natural powers: give your best every day, inspire and elevate others, drive positive change, and treat everyone with respect. So in the next chapter, it was the and in the next chapter, it was the second leadership conversation, the turbulent times that builds great leaders. The second teacher, Tai, a five-time world science champion, he was in New Mexico, who shared the secret of success with Blake. He was taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being is essential. Investing in your personal growth and development is crucial for staying relevant and achieve success. Turbulent times builds a great leader. He challenges you to become comfortable with discomfort. And to embrace moments of great discomfort for growth. Self-adaptation is the key to thriving, he told Drake. In the next chapter, which was the third leadership conversation, they met with Jackson Chan. Jackson is a former CEO who chose to leave his company to follow his passion of gardening. The deeper your relationship, the stronger your leadership, he said. Business is all about people making a positive impact through your work and community service. It's essential for feeling fulfilled and purposeful. Master the art of listening, for strong relationships leads to solid results. To be a great leader, one has to become a great person, he said to Blake. And on the next one, they met with the first leadership, and who was Jet, whose name was Jet, was a certified therapist. He teaches the art of being empathic and understanding other people's needs. He outlines 5 daily disciplines to help you achieve your goals. He emphasizes on the art of thinking positive and to never let negativity consume oneself. He also underlines that when one is full of control, when one who is full control his thoughts, then he focuses on opportunities rather than the challenges. Material possessions don't define anyone, they only support one. One's life journey should be the key to self-mastery. And in the conclusion, we are meant to know that you don't need a title to be a leader. In your own area, as a student, as a businessman, as a worker, as an employee, you don't need a title to be a leader. In that your small group, you can be a leader. Having a positive mindset to what you do, having compassion for what you do, how you relate to people, and everything is very good. Leadership is a choice. Leadership is a mindset and not just a title. In a world where chaos and self-centeredness often reign, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Leave a legacy. Focus on making lasting impacts. Focus on leaving a legacy that others will look up to. Focus on building relationships that matter. Now, when you leave at last, people remember you for who you are and what you have done. Nurture meaningful relationships. Communicate like a master. Develop effective communication skills. Adopt an entrepreneurial mindset. Develop a growth mindset continuously. Continuously learn, innovate, and improve. Don't overlook anybody. Don't look down on anybody. You learn from everybody. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you don't need a title to be a leader. Thank you very much for listening.